Hello, guys. Welcome to my popular media presentation on home water filtration. We live on a planet that is majority water-based and where life forms are majority water-based. So water is vital, but we are letting the integrity of the water fall because of growth of industry and lack of updated regulations on our water. So let's dive in a little further and check this out. Why is filtering your tap water important? Many reasons. Let's stick with the reasons on this slide for now. Chemical factories are poisoning our groundwater with harmful chemicals like arsenic and lead, among many others. We've seen this already happen in Flint, Michigan, when they switched their water sources from the lake to their Flint River, which the only interest of this switch was money-based. So why is it important? It is important to filter our water and have clean water for our collective health as a society. It is a sovereign right for us to have clean water. We're seeing more and more cases like Flint pop up. Coal fire plants are causing a huge rise in chromium-6, which is a chemical that is dangerous and it is being seen in North Carolina, leaving the residents with having to use bottled water for their brushing their teeth, cleaning their pots, cleaning the food, and of course drinking as well. Gas stations, airports, boatyards are storing fuel underground, and this has resulted in many leaks, which then allow petroleum, other stored chemicals to seep directly into our groundwater supply. And that groundwater supply is pulled into our municipal water supply, which is then treated and then sent to us through corroded pipes and meets us at our faucet with our cup. So it's not only the big companies, though. It's not only the industries. Everyone watching this, and myself included, are contributing to the problem by using pharmaceuticals, cleaning agents, and other byproducts that we use daily or weekly. The chemicals don't break down fully, and they leave trace amounts of these chemicals in our tap water. And maybe the biggest problem of them all is seemingly our lack of desire to change the condition of our current water supply. We have thousands and thousands of chemicals being put into our water supply, and the EPA only sets regulated limits for 90 of those chemicals. So there's thousands and thousands of chemicals not even being tested for. So we just aren't testing enough, and we're not regulating enough. The worst part is that we're still working off of the Safe Drinking Water Act, which was initiated and put in place in 1974. That is 45 years ago. So we're working off a 45-year-old act and with no updates. So that is why water filtration is important. Here are some of the main chemicals to look out for. There's plenty more. These toxins are prevalent in a lot of our water supply. Fluoride's a big one. Lead is obviously a huge one. Chlorine is what they use to clean our water. Chlorine dioxide is typically what they use to clean our water. We have estriol, which is going to affect your hormonal balance. These are all toxins to look out for, and there's many more beyond this. So those are the toxins. And now we're going to jump to some actual filters here. Cost-effective filters as well, and easy, quick filters. So we have on the far left, we have our AquaGear 8-cup, small filter, pitcher size. BPA free, which is a great pro. Another pro is it filters out fluoride and mercury, and the majority of the popular chemicals we're seeing in our tap water are all going to be filtered by this 5-filter filtration process in the AquaGear. It's cost effective at only $70, so it's the price of like 3 or 4 Britas or whatever, and it's going to be doing a way better job filtering the water. Cons cannot handle well water, mainly because of the heavy metals in the well that might be in the well water. Another con is the small capacity. You have to fill it up a lot. So moving over to the Big Berkey, which I have and I love, it removes 99.99% of pathogens and chemicals, which is safe. Sounds safe, right? It's the safest you can get almost. A long-lasting filter in a nice durable shell. The filter can handle 5,000 gallons of water before it needs to be replaced. Some cons are that it filters slowly. It takes about a couple hours to filter a gallon, maybe, or an hour. It strips the water so much that I need to personally add electrolytes to get some of the natural minerals back in there, because it is such a good filter that it strips the water down to nothing, just a neutral water. And moving on to the far right, we have our HomeMaster Junior F2, which is the only one that actually sets directly into the line here, so it hooks directly up to your sink line, which is a nice pro to have. It's cost effective, under $100, where the Big Berkey is $300, but sometimes you get what you pay for. Back to the HomeMaster. HomeMaster removes fluoride among many other chemicals. Some cons: the filter lifespan is 500 gallons, meaning every couple months, every 4 months, depending on how many people are in the household, you have to change the filter quite often. It doesn't fit all kitchens because of the unique design and it being a sink line filter, and the housing itself makes it difficult to replace filters. So those are 3 cost-effective home filters that will lead you to safer, cleaner, and better water. You cannot go wrong. I vote Big Berkey, but they all are great. And here is a fun little home experiment I decided to dabble into. So I got a liter of tap water and boil it down to about less than an ounce. And then I got that same tap water and ran it through my Berkey. You can kind of see the top there in the back. And I boiled that down to an ounce. So you can kind of see which one is the tap water that's unfiltered and then the tap water that is filtered. It's a pretty alarming result, just burning down a liter of water. And you see definitely a strange kind of brownish color. And the one on the right smelled like straight chlorine. And this one had no smell at all. And I didn't taste the unfiltered one, but I drank the filtered one up. So it's just a cool experiment, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Here are some of my references. Thank you, guys.